Hey guys, it is Fizz here versus Beast of 2000. I think that's it. But he is a dude who hangs out in my Zat, and he's a good guy. So I'm gonna battle him here, and it is officially my birthday, about almost 2 in the morning, and I'm having chips and salsa. Because it's my birthday, I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to set up here on his Torterra and let him seed me just so I can get the reflects up. And he's going to switch into Miss Magius. I'm going to turn out. Now, I go into my favorite guy of all time, Harry Henderson. And he's going to predict me setting up. So, that's unfortunate for me. Now he's going to switch out back into Torterra to take the payback. And I'm like, ball sack, what am I going to do now? I think he's going to seed me, so I go into Sceptile. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up a sub on his switch. So I can seed him a little bit. But he switches to Milotic, which is interesting. And he does something I missed this turn when I was battling. So what does he do? I leech seed, and he light screens. That's nifty. I kind of figured as much after the next movie you see, where I give him there it is, the energy ball. And it just not do much at all. So that's the light screen there. He recovers it off. I'm like, well, whatever. So I'm just gonna energy ball again, but he switches out into Registeel, which is going to epic resist that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and seed that, and I'm predicting a seismic toss, and I get it. Now I'm thinking he might go for something like a Thunder Wave, maybe. So I'm just going to scout him out and set up a sub. Again. And he's just going to seismic toss it away. And I see after the, leftovers in this leech seed that I could most definitely just kind of stall him out here. But I opt not to. And I switch into Harry, and he switches into Charizard. And I was not thinking at all about the Air Slash. But if I had, I probably would have stayed it anyways. Fairly confident that I could take it. And I do. And I go for the Stone Edge to KO it. So I was like, oh, that's cool, but Harry's pretty much useless now. And I see the Hitmonchan, and I'm thinking, well, I'm dead. But if he decides to set up or something, I'll just go for the dynamic, or the dynamic punch. So I fodder him, and Uxie comes in, and I try to set up the screens on him again. I hit frozen, but I thaw out, so that's pretty pro. And then I just had to U-turn out, and since rocks aren't on the field, I decided, oh yeah, they are. Well, I could use them later for fodder, was my thinking. So I bring in Honchkrow, which is like my second time ever using him. And he is so good, especially with Brave Bird. Look at that. It's awesome. But I'm using Life Orb, and with Brave Bird, and it's just a killer on the HP, so I'm thinking he's gonna predict something and just go for the attack, but he doesn't, and so I roost up, and he recovers, and I get a crit, but I didn't really need it. So I'm feeling pretty safe with the bird. The bird is the word. He mock punches me, and that's gonna do a fair amount of damage, but I'm just gonna brave bird him, so I don't have to use sucker punch and then go, oh shit, I didn't KO him. So I see Registeel come out and head aside. He's probably in a thunder wave, so I'll just roost. So I'm not all that fast anyways. So I do that, and I know he's just gonna seismic toss me. So I go for the superpower. But, you know, parallax, you know. Now he seismic tosses me again, and I get to survive it. But this time I get the superpower off. And it doesn't quite KO him, but I'm gonna get knocked out by Life Orb, which is unfortunate. So I send out my big fluffy tiger, some lady tiger. If you get the reference, I'm your best friend for life. If you don't, I don't really expect you to. So, I KO the Registeel. He brings out Magus. I'm like, I could probably take a Shadow Ball. So I throw a flamethrower back in his face. And that crit, it probably mattered. I'm running a bulky, Wally kind of dude. So, I probably lucked out. Now I just flamethrower. Gosh. 2 in the morning, I guess. It was Torterra. And that's not going to be enough to KO it, but it's going to be enough for me to KO it with some Hidden Power Ice from Sceptile. So I just want to say, good game, Beast. It was a pretty nifty UU battle. It is my birthday today. Leave me happy comments. And Superpaw is making me a intro. Awesome. See you later.